Uh, Welcome to this episode of chemistry. Today we want to focus on introduction to chemistry. So with me here, I have some questions that came from introduction to chemistry. The first part of chemistry. So first of all, we need to understand the basics. What is chemistry? By definition, chemistry is said to be this science that deals with matter in relation to energy. The science that deals with matter and its properties in relation to heat or energy. Now, under chemistry, we have branches of chemistry: analytical chemistry, biochemistry, organic chemistry, physical chemistry. Those are the major prominent branches of chemistry. But today, our focus is not on the branches of chemistry, but we are focusing on matter. Matter is defined as, I'm going to write it here. We're going to say that simple definition for matter, we can say matter is anything that occupies space and has mass or weight. That is a simple definition for matter. We are saying matter is anything that occupies space and has mass or weight. So now, matter is made up of three basic units. Now, the basic units, we are saying these are things that make up matter. Basic units are things that make up matter. So, basic units, we're going to say basic units are things that make up matter. So they are different from states of matter. When we say things that make up matter, we're talking about the tiny particles. Tiny particles which they have asked here to say state the three basic units of matter. So the three basic units of matter, we are talking about the things that make up matter. Now, according to kinetic theory, we have three basic units of matter that are: number one, we have atom. Number two, we have molecule. Number three, we have ion. The question is saying state the three basic units of matter. So the three basic units of matter is atom, molecule, and the ion. Now, the definition for atom, one can say that an atom is the smallest particle of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction. So an atom is the smallest particle. Now, this smallest particle, it is a part of an element that will take part in a chemical reaction. while a molecule is a substance or a compound that is formed when two or more elements combine chemically. Then ion is just a charged particle. So those are the simple definitions for the three basic units of matter. I hope you are all following here. Don't forget that we are dealing with the introduction to chemistry lesson 1 as we begin our YouTube streaming videos, so that at least we can benefit each and every person who is very far away. So we are at PRIMEACADEMY Tuition Center. That is a number with Mr. Kandila there. You can definitely, you won't miss anything. Distinctions are loading all the way. Then the question B is saying, give the formulae of the basic units of matter contained in common salt. Give the formulae of basic unit of matter contained in common salt. Now, one should ask himself or herself. We also need to understand what common salt is. So common salt, the moment you hear the word common salt in chemistry, just know that they are referring to what we call sodium chloride. Now here they want the formula. They want the formula for the basic unity of matter that is contained in common what? Salt. So the basic unit of matter that is contained in common salt, it's the atoms, that is sodium and what we call chlorine. So the formula for that, we have sodium, which is a metal with a valence of 1. Then chlorine, also a valence of 1. When these swap, you end up having sodium chloride. So the basic unit that is contained in this, it is an ion, since sodium chloride is an ionic compound. So that is the answer for question B. Then noble gases like argon are made up of one of the basic units particles. State the basic unit particles in noble gases. Now, noble gases, you should know that these are unreactive nonmetals. They are unreactive nonmetals. They do not take part in any chemical reaction because they are fully loaded. They have a full outermost electron. Number of electron is fully from the first member with the 2 electrons in the outermost shell up to the last member, which has 8. All these members, they have 8 electrons, so they have full outermost shells. They cannot react, they cannot combine, meaning they are not molecules. Again, they are not compounds or ionic compounds. They don't exist in any molecular state, but exist in native state. Native meaning in naturally in their own state. So noble gases, when we write them, we don't put a 2. They are not diatomic, they are monoatomic, meaning 1. So the basic units of matter present in noble gases, we have atoms. So the basic unit of noble gases is the atom. So that is where we're going to end today. If you have any question, please go in the comment section, comment. Don't forget to click on that link in the comment section. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we can grow the numbers and learn more. Bye bye. It's your teacher, Candy B.